First and foremost, how great does it feel to finally get back in the car and have something to compete for?
Well, I'm just excited to be here and be part of this weekend. It's a special race, and I think a great way to start off the NASCAR season. So this has always been such a huge event, and I've had a great opportunity to come out here and watch a lot of these events and watch my dad over the years. So weird to be here and actually be competing in it, and I hadn't really wrapped my head around that, much less having a shot at the pole today. So it's been a special way to start things off. But this is a long week, and we realize that, and we want to be smart about it.
Yeah, so you haven't had a chance to wrap your head around this. Being the youngest Daytona 500 pole winner, what kind of meaning does that have to you, at least at this moment in time?
Yeah, it is definitely something that I think is going to take some time to set in, but I do think it is important to try to enjoy it. And this is like I said, this is a long week, and for us, it's great to be locked in and to have that front row starting spot, but at the same time, it's not guaranteed, and we do have to get through those duels on Thursday to still have a chance to start on the pole on Sunday. So for us, try to be smart with that, and this car has been really fast throughout the week to this point. It was really good today, so hopefully we can keep it around for next Sunday. I think that'd be great, and we'll try our best to do that.
Now, this same number 24 car won the pole last year. Ironically, it was Jeff Gordon, who is now obviously retired. Do you look at this as a good omen for the season and perhaps your career ahead?
Well, you certainly hope so. I mean, regardless of how things go in the past, that's no guarantee as to how things are going to go moving forward. So you have to keep that in mind, and you know that Daytona is much different from a lot of the racetracks that we visit throughout the season. I think a lot of the guys in the garage area kind of look at Atlanta as the real week one and trying to, get in that groove of a normal racetrack and a place that you're going to see more often. We only see 4 plate races throughout the year, so it's something that we don't see a lot. So I think once we get to Atlanta and kind of get into the swing of that kind of racetrack and those downforce tracks, I think will be a better sign to how things might go. And hopefully when we get there, we can try to do the best job we can to learn and hopefully start off well.
Speaking on plate tracks, Talladega, obviously the beast that it is. You've had a chance to compete there. Do you enjoy coming to Talladega, and for what reasons? Do you like that competitive nature that it brings?
I do. I think Talladega is a special place, and I've always enjoyed going to watch races there. I know I have a lot of friends and people I know that love to go over there and watch that event. So to be able to go over there and to compete this year will be odd as well as it's been throughout this week, and just trying to get used to that a little bit. But Talladega is a special place. My dad's had a lot of success there. It's been cool to look back and see some of the races that he's had and records that he's set. So to be able to go and have an opportunity to compete at that same racetrack, I think is cool. But at the same time, like I said, regardless of how things have gone or how things went today, it's no guarantee as to how things are going to go moving forward. So you want to be smart, recognize that this is a great opportunity for me to be at Hendrick Motorsports, to have great partners like Napa and Mountain Dew and Kelly Blue Book and all the people that are making this this team go around. I think is important. So we want to try to recognize that, be smart, and hopefully have a good rest of the week.
What's this transition been like for you now, getting to drive full time for Hendrick Motorsports?
It's definitely been different. This is a new role for me, new opportunity, and something that is definitely going to take some getting used to. Racing on the Cup side, it is different, but at the same time, the fundamentals and the things you're doing, you're still turning left, and you're still trying to go as fast as you can. So in a lot of ways, it's still similar to what you've done in the past, but racing on Sundays does have a different feel from Saturday racing, and I think you have to recognize that in a manner that you can kind of realize it, but at the same time, just realize that the fundamentals and some of the things are still very similar to what you've done in the past, and try to grow that confidence level and hope things go well.
And just a couple more questions here. Which driver would you say over the past couple of years you've become closest with and perhaps go to for advice and just some camaraderie?
Well, I think all my Hendrick teammates have been great. I don't know that I can single one out over any of the others. They've been they've been great to work with. Jeff has been awesome. They've all kind of welcomed me with open arms and have been just an open book when it comes to questions. That they've never turned away a question or been short or not been willing to help. So I think all four of those guys have been awesome, and I think that friendship level has grown there as well. So it's been great to have them. I think it's a great group to be working with. I'm excited to be teammates with them throughout the year, and hopefully, as a whole, HMS can have a good year.
What goals do you have set out for yourself this season?
Well, for us, it's hard to say. Going into year one of something new, especially on the Cup side, it's hard to to say how things are going to go. You never know until you get going. So for us, I look at the kind of team that is already there at HMS, and the kind of person Alan Gustafson is, and the kind of leader he is, and the job he does calling races and preparing race cars. I know that those guys are capable of winning, and for me, I think the most important thing is try to do my job. And I think if I can do my part for them, I think that we can go contend and hopefully have a shot to win a race this year. I think that will be great. But we have a lot of work to do. I have a lot of work to do as well to get to that point. I recognize that. There's going to be challenges along the way, but we're excited to give it our best shot.
And when you look at the success your father had in his run in his career, do you try to follow in his footsteps, or are you trying to build your own story and be your own person here?
Well, I think you got to be your own person. Obviously, he's had a lot of great accomplishments, and it'd be great to do half the things that he's done. Would be amazing. That'd be a great goal to shoot for. But I think at the same time, you have to kind of be yourself, and as I've said before, I've had all the respect in the world from my dad and everything that he's done. But at the same time, I think you got to be yourself and go about your business, and just try to do the best job that you can do behind the wheel, and hope for the best. That's all I can ask for.
All right, great. Thanks so much, and best of luck this season.
Thanks.